Hello, I'm Casey, and I'm one of the moderators for I Bring the Table, and I'm here with
Danielle.
Hi, Danielle. How are
I'm
you?
good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. So I know that you are a student.
Yes.
Can you share with us where you go to school and what year you're in right now?
So I'm a sophomore. I go to the University at Albany, upstate. I'm studying public policy and minoring in law and philosophy.
Okay, so with public policy, what do you plan on getting into once school is over?
I'm planning on being a lawyer when I graduate, so I'm going to stay in school for quite a while.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to it.
And how has your college experience been for you thus far?
It's been good. It's been very rewarding in ways that I didn't really see. Obviously, I want to get an education, but just for my personal growth, it's really been a lesson in trusting myself and really just like helping me find my place in the world. You know, I'm 19, I'm gonna be 20 in a few months. And so like this is my last year of being a teenager.
Yes.
So beginning my adult journey and everything and finding my place in this world, you know.
So how has your background helped shape you into the individual that you are now? Like you said, you're finding your way in school, you're trying to figure out who you are. What has your upbringing taught you about who you are so far?
Yeah, I'm fortunate enough, both of my parents were very involved in my life, and they both work as police officers, which is very, you know, it's quite something when you say, you look at me, a black woman, and I say that both of my parents are police officers, you know, that carries a certain weight. But my parents have always been very driven and knowing what they want and being very dedicated in helping people and just sticking with who they are and everything and being committed to that.
How was that growing up with two parents who are police officers?
It was something. It was, you know, it was always interesting going to school and like, you know, parent teacher conferences and everything. And it's like, yeah, that's my mom.
Right, and my dad.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, don't be alarmed, you know.
Right.
No one's in trouble.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was definitely interesting, but it gave me a really different perspective, I think, in the world and how it works. You know, I look at people a little bit differently, and it's especially since both my parents are police officers. I look at, I learned not to judge immediately. You know, don't judge a book by its cover. Get to know people as best you can.
So now you want to be a lawyer. Both your parents are police officers. There's a lot of controversy now with police officers, especially with the Black and brown community, feeling like we are not, you know, fully supported by the police. How do you, as a future lawyer, plan to, you know, help protect us? And knowing that you do have parents who I know you love and who are probably the good ones, how do you plan to merge that and balance that in your life, you know, going forward?
I think just bringing authenticity and just my honesty and perspective. I know, you know, I know what it's like being a black woman in the community. I know what it's like for black and brown people. So saying that there are people looking out for you, that, you know, you are not alone, especially, you know, in this world, in this current political climate and everything, just bringing forth that understanding. And my parents have taught me such a passion for justice through their jobs that I look forward to bringing that to my job as a lawyer.
What type of lawyers do you want to be?
I want to be a human rights lawyer, so I want to be right there in the front.
That's it. Where do you see yourself in, let's say, you said you're a sophomore, 5 years?
5 years. Look, I'm a public policy major, not a math major.
So 5 years,
yes.
You'll be right out of a senior, probably going to law school. So what do you see for yourself then?
I see for myself, I mean, law school, my education, continuing for sure.
What school? Do you know what school you might want to go to?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm trying to go with the flow right now and see what's calling to me. But I think that just becoming more of myself and really stepping into, you know, who I am. Like I can see my life spread out in front of me, and just, I'm excited to step into that journey and get to work.
So now you are in college. Is it all work, no play? Are you balancing play and work? What are you doing to take care of yourself and to also make sure that you're having a great college experience socially?
Well, for social purposes, I think like joining clubs.
Okay.
I'm a part of the National Congress of Black Women. So I've been really involved with that, which has also been great in terms of just like connecting with people who look like me on my campus, people who have similar like ideals and goals, and even people from doing all different things. So getting to know them and what their life looks like, what they want their life to look like. That's been really enriching my social life. Work play balance. I do my best. Everyone does their best.
Yes. Right.
Sometimes we do lean more into one than the other.
Course. And it's okay. As long as you
yeah.
get back on track,
Yes.
you're good to go.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So what do you bring to the table? What would you say to Black and brown girls like you? What are you bringing to the table right now? I don't even know I can only imagine what you're going to bring 10 years from now. What do you bring right now to the table?
I think just as my parents taught me, I bring my own perspective to the table. I ask questions. I like knowing the why behind things. So if I know your why, then I can talk to you, and then I can, we can branch off from there. And I'm a problem solver, so if I know your why, I know what I can, what I can troubleshoot and that sort of thing. But yeah, I like talking to people. I like knowing what's going on.
All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story with everyone. And thank you for coming to I Bring the Table.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.